Self-confidence is built through your daily habits. When you start to set and work on your goals, focus and improve on your strengths, and honestly, even just take care of yourself, it helps to increase your self-worth and your self-beliefs in who you are. So if you want to know why that's important and how to achieve this and just work on it, stay tuned and let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome to Life with Sacha. So these past few weeks, I've been doing a mini series about that girl routines. So we talked about morning routines, night routines, and today's video is gonna be daily habits to feel confident and put together. If you didn't watch my last two videos in this series, I would definitely recommend go watch that even after. It's not in chronological order or anything. So yeah, just keep on watching this, but go watch those after because I feel like there's some good information in there too. But I'm gonna stop talking and let's get into this video. So number one is good posture and body language. So I really like this point because it can really improve your appearance. So when you sit up straight and you don't slouch like this, it makes you look taller. It gives you the appearance of confidence. So let me give you an example. Do you think I look more confident and welcoming when I look like this? This is me with a straight back, eyes straight to the camera. So I'm looking right at you and my body language is telling you, hi, how are you? Do I not look more welcoming than when I'm like, hi? So that's a perfect example of that. So obviously this point isn't just about posture, but I really do think that one's important. There's a few other body language tactics that can make you look more confident and welcoming. So one of them is eye contact. Of course, don't just stare at someone like straight in the eyes, not blinking for a really long time. That can get kind of awkward. Even just like making eye contact for a few seconds and then kind of looking around and then coming back. That's kind of what I tend to do when I'm making eye contact with people, just because I don't want to look really creepy looking at someone straight in the eyes for a really long time. And honestly, that makes me kind of feel awkward too. So that's a little tip for that one. You can also smile. I feel like a smile can go a long way. Who doesn't love to see someone smiling? I feel like it's so contagious. And then lastly, I feel like it's really important to have a clear speaking voice, so don't mumble. There's nothing worse than if someone mumbles and you can't hear what they say and you have to get them to repeat themselves. It's awkward for not just you, but probably them as well. So I think it's a really good idea to practice your speaking voice, but we can talk a little bit about that one later. So working on all of these qualities like eye contact, good posture, and just like welcoming people into your presence, I feel like is really good for your social interactions. It's good with making first impressions. They can make you instantly appear more confident to people that you meet. I feel like it's just always important to be able to communicate with people. So this is definitely something that you should try to work on because you can never go wrong with working on your posture and your body language. So the next point is dressing with intention. This is about taking some time to actually put in some thought and effort into what you're gonna wear. This isn't about following trends, don't get me wrong. This is about finding clothes that make you feel good, comfortable, and confident. Wearing an outfit that makes you feel good and confident can motivate you. It can make great first impressions on people. It can help build your confidence, and it can just make you feel like the main character of your story. I just know that when I have a cute outfit on, I just feel so much better. So for this point, I don't want you to just throw on any random thing that you can find in your closet. I want you to put in thought into everything that you're wearing, from your accessories to your clothes to your shoes, even your face and your hair. I feel like it all just kind of comes together to make you look more put together and confident. And honestly, I feel like for this point too, everyone has their own ideas of what makes them feel confident. There's some people that love like business casual. Some people like me like really sporty outfits. I also really like girly, like skirts with knee-high boot kind of looks sometimes. It all just depends on what makes you feel confident in what you're wearing. So speaking of taking your appearance into consideration, this next point is taking care of your appearance, which kind of goes with the last point. So taking care of your appearance isn't just about your outfits and your accessories and whatnot. Like I said, it's about your face and your hair. But that's not just like curling it and wearing makeup. This is about skincare, hair care, body care, and just overall hygiene. So for skincare, you wanna make sure that you're washing your face at least once or twice a day. I personally wash my face like 2 to 3 times depending, but usually 2 times a day, one in the morning and one at night. And I have specific face care for morning and night. And then for hair care, like shampoo, conditioner, clarifying shampoo, oils, leave-in conditioner, all that stuff. I do have quite a bit of videos about my skincare and hair care, so I will leave those linked down below. So a lot of the benefits of this point can kind of be the same as the last point. So making good impressions, building confidence, just feeling good about yourself. But like the last point, don't conform to trends. So all these like skincare and hair care trends that you see online, don't just do whatever anyone else is doing. Really take the time and find out like what kind of hair you have. Do you have combination oily or dry skin? It's all dependent on who you are as a person. So I think it's really important to really find out the little nitty-gritty stuff about yourself. I do think it's really important to say though that don't get obsessed with what you look like. I think balance is key. I do think that you should put a little bit of time and effort into what you look like. You can never really go wrong with taking care of yourself, but don't be overly obsessed with like perfecting the way that you look, because that is how insecurities happen. I think it's important to feel confident in who you are and be happy with what you look like and enhance little things here and there when you think you need it, or yeah, if you think that you need it. So not only is it about your skin and your hair, but it's also about your body. So what you put into your body, making sure that you're moving your body, stretching, working out, going for walks, all that good stuff. So that's good for your physical appearance and your overall health. Okay, so this next point is kind of something we touched on in the beginning of the video, and that's speaking with clarity and presence. I feel like I really started to practice this when I started a YouTube channel, because obviously in my videos I'm talking quite a bit. So there's a few different ways that you can go about practicing your speaking. The first one is articulating your words. So really using your whole mouth and tongue to say words. I've talked to a few people before when they're kind of lazy and they don't want to articulate. They kind of mumble and they kind of talk like this. You see the difference in the way that I'm talking when I'm articulating all of my words, saying them very clearly. So another way that you can practice your speaking is working on your pace. On the one hand, you don't want to be talking too slow. There's nothing worse than when you're talking to someone and they're kind of talking like this and they're really slow and you kind of just want to speed them up and get to the point. But on the other hand, you also don't want to be talking too fast where the person that you're talking to can't even understand or comprehend what you're saying. Met a few people, me included sometimes, when I talk or when people talk, they're like and it's really hard to get a word in. You have to find like a good pace to talk at. Another one is volume control. So obviously, like the mumbling, you don't want to be talking really quiet, because when you're talking like this, yeah, you can hear me, but can you really hear what I'm saying if I'm not using an appropriate volume? You also don't want to be talking too loud though. Like I feel like I might be talking a little loud right now, but there's no way that I'm yelling at you. And then the last way that you can practice talking is your pronunciation of stuff. I am still working on this one. One day I will figure it out, but there has definitely been a few words that I have had to Google because I had no idea how to say it. But that is what learning is. When I come across a word that I don't know how to say, it's not like I'll just butcher it and keep on saying it the way that I think it's supposed to be pronounced. I will Google it and see how it's supposed to be said, and I'll use it like that. I might have to Google it a few times to actually process in my brain how it's supposed to be said, but I do put the effort into learning. But it's all about working on it. If you don't put the effort to learn, you're never gonna learn. Working on all of these can ensure that the message that you're trying to get across comes out clear, precise, and understandable. It also just helps you communicate better. So I definitely think this one is important too to work on because, like I said, this helps with social interactions. When you learn how to articulate properly and talk at a good pace, the conversation just feels a little bit better, in my personal opinion. But you know, everyone's different. If you want to talk really fast all the time, you frickin' fly at her. I don't care. So the last point of this video today is self-care and mindset. So this point is all about mentally taking care of yourself, practicing gratitude, being aware of negative thoughts when they come into your head and actively trying to change them, surrounding yourself with supportive and uplifting people, and just practicing positive self-talk to yourself. This helps to build better resilience, better mental health, better relationships with people, productivity, and coping skills. So there is definitely a lot of benefits to taking care of yourself mentally and physically. So don't get me wrong, it's not like I've never had negative thoughts before, but it's really about sitting with those thoughts when you have them and kind of figuring out why you feel the way that you do. I feel like this is where therapy is really good because then you can talk about these feelings that you have, but obviously not everyone wants to go to therapy. Personally, I've never gone, but I do ask ChatGPT sometimes if I have like negative thoughts. I will kind of write down my situation on why I feel the way that I do, and it will give me an answer on why I might be feeling this way and different ways on how to go about having these feelings. So I do really think that it's important to sit with yourself and figure out why you're feeling this way, but also talking about it, even if it's just to your journal or someone online. You honestly don't even really need to talk to someone about it if you don't want to, but I do think it's good to even just talk to yourself, either in a journal or mentally or out loud if you want, about why you're feeling the way that you do. And then of course, it's nothing new that if you surround yourself with positive, uplifting people, you're gonna feel that way. And on the flip side, when you're hanging out or surrounding yourself with negative people, never have anything good to say, that's gonna reflect on you too. When you have something that you wanna be grateful for or something that you're excited about, if you have a negative person around you, they're not gonna be happy for you. They will probably try to bring what you're feeling down, especially if they're on like a lower level, they're gonna try to bring you down to that level too. So I do think it's really important to surround yourself with people that are uplifting, and that's just a given. So just a little recap on everything that we talked about today, just because I feel like there was quite a bit. Posture and body language, sit up straight, make eye contact, look welcoming. This builds confidence and helps you look more confident. Dress with intention, so don't just throw on some baggy, stained shirt that you have in your closet. Really put in some time and thought into what you're gonna wear. Be intentional with your outfit. You can always just tell when someone puts a little bit more effort into what they look like. And honestly, I just feel like that makes you look a lot more put together as well. On that note, taking care of your appearance in all ways. So your hair care, styling, face care, makeup, body care, going to the gym, oiling, all that good stuff. I feel like putting in the effort into your appearance, you can definitely see the difference. And then there's speaking with clarity and presence. So really articulating your words, making sure that your message is coming out clear, precise, and understandable. And then of course, nothing is gonna change unless you work on your mindset and your self-care, both internally and externally. So surrounding yourself with good people, being grateful, practicing gratitude, all that good stuff. So that is pretty much all I have for this video today. I hope you enjoyed. I encourage all of you to embody confidence every day. Work on one of these things every day and see if you see a difference. So tomorrow, if you decide you wanna try to be more confident, start with posture because I feel like that one is probably the easiest. When you realize you're a shrimp, make your back straight again. But that is all for my video today. I hope you enjoyed. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Life of Sacha, and hit that bell button for more videos about beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. Here on Life of Sacha, I believe that looking good and feeling good on the inside and out help to build self-confidence. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, come join my little LOS family because in my videos, I show you all the different ways that I incorporate that into my life. Let me know down in the comments below which point was your favorite or if you're gonna try any of these points out today or tomorrow. But anyways, I hope you have a good rest of your night or day whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!